All right, here we are with episode 6 of The Nevers, which I'm not sure if it's the last episode of this season because I thought it was, but one of you guys told me that this is just like the first half of season 1, which is very possible because it's only 6 episodes, so we'll see. But it's episode 6 of The Nevers. And last episode, another shocking reveal with the whole Malady situation. And I want to know what Amalia's / Molly's team did while all of the whole rescuing thing was happening. Hopefully they'll let us know. I've been like talking with one of you guys. Well, your handle is called Runic Rhyme, and I do like your theory that maybe the Galanti are invaders and like they were gonna come and actually take possession of bodies like Molly did with Amalia's body, and she was the only one that was able to do it because Amalia's like true soul, I guess, died when they arrived. But I like that idea too because it makes sense that Molly doesn't know, like doesn't remember what the plan was. Like she's not sure what her mission is and all of that stuff. So, well, we also have Sarah, obviously, in Malady's body. Genius. She's so smart. But yeah, I wonder what the Galanti wanted. And like I agree that like it's interesting that everyone knows about them now. I kind of wish they would have given us a scene or two about, I'm assuming not Malady, sorry, Amalia was the one that told them about it, but they're all super chill with like, oh yeah, she's from another time, maybe possibly another species, another, maybe an alien, whatever, and she's just here. We're just gonna help her get back home or like find out her mission or to save the president. Like we're all super cool and chill about this. No questions asked. But we'll see. I just want to know more about that part. I think I said that in my previous video that I hope this episode focuses a little bit more on the Galanti and like their whole deal. But without further ado, let's watch episode 6 of The Nevers. Aha. This has to be it. Is that London? In the future, or is that another place? No, that has to be Earth. Oh. What prize is the fish? Oh, what is that? That has to be Molly because she kept looking at her face like she had scars.
You're gonna ask me what the mission is?
You're looking for Galanti.
Is she not one of Galanti? Oh no, I think she is the Galanti that they're looking for, I guess.
Come on, fighting over a side post in the middle of nothing because you saw a spatial anomaly, which means a portal, which is how the Galanti came here.
I'm having a little bit of trouble following what's happening. So the Galanti were invaders in the future. Or maybe not invaders, but someone that came and they're important.
Galanti rain spores on everyone. Make them all wise and adorable.
The spores are translators. They activate parts of the mind needed to comprehend Galanti language and tech.
And I guess that makes sense of why they created the turn ones.
What were these guys building? Museum?
When was this even from?
That's late Victorian, maybe early 20th.
Wait, is this supposed to be the orphanage stuff? Because those look like penance stuff, like that umbrella or like Amelia stuff. So the Galanti were making like food and like water resources for the humans? And then what, the humans turned against them? Or they just turned against each other and the Galanti were just collateral damage? It's very confusing, not gonna lie, for me. Is that the sphere that's in the past? But like...
It's blood. It's human blood. There's a chef right above it. What's he doing?
That's not Galanti though, is it? Is it really?
Bullets do nothing but bounce back.
What is that? Are those the Galanti? I think that's the Galanti, right? That's the... The little eyes. But are they stupid? That's not what they said.
Oh, I remember. The boys that found this place did get in. They didn't have the firepower to kill a Glanthia, so they improvised.
Alright, so there's two bands of Inhumans. Ones that are saving the Galanthi and like what they're doing, and the people that want to kill them. Got it.
We're this close to winning. Not the war, but the world. Imagine winning the planet back, making it livable. Floods, famine, terror storms. The Galanthi can make them stop.
And where are they?
Can you just hope that we make it right? I'm not afraid to fight if that's what it takes. But it has to be for a purpose. It has to matter to you.
You don't get to ask them.
I just did.
Nope. Cannot. 28 years of slogging through blood and shit and
don't
towering
tell
disappointment
the
has
story.
buried me here likely forever, and I am not gonna die waiting on a savior.
Only way you live is if you die. We have to get rid of it.
You moron! You already did! It's leaving! There's no reinforcements! The rift is stable because it goes the other way.
Oh.
He's not getting help. He's getting out.
Oh, look at you, Molly.
You were right. It was always going to end like this. They gave up.
The Galanthi is going back for help. Believe me. I believe there's hope. Please hope.
Oh, so the Galanthi are taking her. She's actually human though. They took her soul. I think, because they didn't take her body. Did they take the soul of all the other people that were still alive in that room? And that's the oh, look, it's a fish. And that's like the people that supposedly went to the past?
What are they?
French cakes. Financiers. Got more butter than flour, can you imagine?
Molly, for the shops by the docks.
Oh.
When you're done.
So yeah, so the name of
Guess
the
it's
widow
out of place.
is Molly.
I guess she's got a point. Little pups among the hounds.
That's incredible. Mean it, Molly.
It's Varnum you're moaning over. He's not got the money to marry. So he even said he would if he could.
He's made no kind of promise.
Oh, so she did marry this dude. Because of society and money.
And here's me dying to tell you who I saw in the high street yesterday. Barnum Dale.
Barnum. Thought he moved away for the promotion.
And back for the next. In charge of the whole office.
Oh, now he's doing so well.
You
Who is the
recognise
person she
me?
wanted to marry?
Can you imagine?
This is all your fault, lady,
Pulled
you
his carriage
bitch.
over, asked after you.
After me.
Invited us all to attend his housewarming. Sweet boy. Of course, his wife's 7 months in and a barren woman's bad luck in an expectant home, so I just thanked him for you. That's the man you should have gone after.
That's what she
Otherwise,
wanted. Lady.
Came out to drink. Guys at the dock say she works for the bakery. Molly something.
You'll be fine here, Molly.
Okay, so she's already a Molly. Obviously, I knew that.
Yeah, I might not. Hey, is this Sam? It's gotta be free life tech because your temporal sequencing's fucked.
Play with me.
Oh. So she went to the mental institution, and that was it.
What are the fucking rules? I'm Sarah. Yeah, that's a straight play. You can just gift your sacred name because you're not a Sam. You're from 1812. You're not mean like the others. We become friends. We tell each other
Oh,
secrets.
so she thinks
You know,
it's
Sarah,
a lie.
friend's the one you trust to trust you back. Well,
It's interesting how she talks like the teacher one, like how the actress is imitating the other girl's
fuck, you are great. I don't
accent.
have any secrets. I don't have any secrets. I'm a stray. I go and I do. No one said go. I got no mission.
Okay.
I should be dead. I've done this before.
I can tell.
No,
That was her first premonition.
I saw it the day I came here. I thought it was a sim.
You just need a nurse to.
Is that how he figures it out too?
It's a lot to take in.
No. Aliens from the future give us magic powers. Just stare me in the face.
No one's spored, empathically enhanced. There's no one here to guide us, to say, here's what needs to change, or what? Fuck you.
No one.
No, fuck you. I was a mistake.
They tell me that you can see the future.
No, I feel it. I don't like to think about it too much. It hurts a little. I wouldn't want to study it.
It's not a volunteer study. Tell me.
Oh, so that's what happened. So he
About
grabs
the lights.
Sarah and like completely, and that's what
Sorry?
made her the way.
The lights
That's
in
what
the
made her
sky.
malady.
The matron said you were very outspoken
It
about
was Sarah. She was terribly upset. She said she saw God in the sky and no one would believe her. I lied because she wouldn't stop crying, and
So she throws Sarah under
she
the
never
bus.
let it go. And I couldn't tell her that when the weird things happened, she said it was proof that there was a mission. What's going on? Tell them what you saw. It's going to help.
Wow. I mean, I knew that she left her there and that Amality was very angry at her. I just didn't know that it was that extreme of a betrayal. Okay, finally, we're seeing it.
Why did it go so wrong? Was it me? It should have been anyone else. Someone not broken.
Did you think you were the only one who hitched a ride?
What?
Oh, Amalia. This is a long time from that little cave.
What?
This... I will need you to forget.
Wait, was that the girl that spoke different languages? Yeah, it's that Myrtle. That's her name, right? What?
Oh, that part's not.
Oh. That's a different power. Oh, she's helping.
It's time to tell them. Everything. The future.
Oh, so they don't all know?
The fight that's coming.
Oh, that's very
Feels right.
confusing because they made it seem in the last episode that they all knew everything.
It's coming soon.
I know.
So they think that the fight's gonna start earlier now.
My name is Zephyr.
Oh,
Zephyr Alexis Levine.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you.
okay, that was the end of episode 6. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say for like half the episode I was completely lost. I mean, I was able to follow some stuff like, oh, like this has to be Molly because of her scar, like the stripe had to be Molly / Zephyr's her name. I didn't know Molly was like a nickname for Amalia. I'm sorry, guys, if that was supposed to be obvious. At least I got the whole part of like her being her soul into like this person's body and having a scar. Like, I think I got that part beforehand, which definitely helped trying to follow this. They were speaking in all of these languages that, not languages, but like with all of these words that I did not understand, but we're in this battle in the future. It's mostly like America? It's in it? I mean, their accents were kind of like North American, like Canadian. She said that she was from Canada. But not sure. So let me see if I understood this correctly. In the future, Earth is not doing well, not doing great. So the Galanthi, this alien species, comes to Earth to help us save it, help us do better. But then what did this do? Like everything. It divided the humans into two bands. One that is the Free Light Army, which is the people that don't trust the Galanthi, that want them gone, and that have been murdering everyone. Like all of the Galanthi and the people that are trying to help them. And then you have the PDC, which is the Planetary Defense Coalition, which is the opposite from what I'm assuming, from what I'm gathering, is the people that believe in the Galanthi, or like maybe they don't believe in the Galanthi, but they don't want to kill them, and they think that they're the better option than the Free Light people, right? So there's only one Galanthi left in this lab that was found by this PDC team, which includes Molly. I'm just gonna call her Amalia. I'm gonna keep going there. She has like 3 names, this girl, but Amalia. That she was new though, so she didn't really know anybody. She used to be in part of another team, like the stripe of another team, whatever that means. I mean, it's definitely like a position, right? Because the other girl was like a knitter, so I guess like it means like she was like a doctor type of thing. So you have Amalia in this new team, then she loses the girl, everyone almost dies. You have this one Galanthi that's opening a portal to go back home. So Amalia basically also kills herself, and before her soul leaves her body, the Galanthi grabs her and takes her with him to the past, to August 3rd, 1812. I think I am following that. Let me know in the comments if I'm completely lost, like if that's not the case. So she gets there, definitely doesn't know why. She assumes, like that's better said. She assumes she has a purpose, because why would the Galanthi just grab her soul and bring her to this place, right? The Galanthi, what they did in the future is that they like spread this like spore type of things, which gave people not powers like they did in the 1812, but like confidence and like charisma or something like that, like a higher purpose in life, something like that, which I guess technically it should be Amalia's like reason now, because she's the one that's putting everything together in 1812s. But for some reason, what this Galanthi did in 1812, that I don't know well, I guess he picked this specific era because the artifacts from that lab were from that era, and I think they're supposed to be pennants or like stuff like that, because you saw the umbrella that they always carry, right? So maybe that's why he thinks to go that way. But then everything that the Galanthi did changes history. So I'm assuming they think that that's going to bring the war earlier, because it's going to divide the people faster, like between the instead of the Galanthi, like pro Galanthi or like against Galanthi, it's going to be pro the touched against the touched, right? So there's that. The way that they talked about the Galanthi in last episode 5, it made it seem that everyone knew about them. At least it sounds like Augustus also knows about him, but this episode they made it seem like it's only Horatio and Penance that know about them. Not entirely clear in that sense. Obviously Sarah, right? Sarah, who Amalia like did super dirty. I just assumed that she didn't help her get out of that place, and that was the thing. Like she actively was like, no, this girl is crazy. She's a touch. She's the one that you need to investigate and experiment on. I understand that it was like the survivalist in her, I guess. Like she needed to survive. She knew she had a mission, and she needed to get out of there. So it was a scapegoat. But it's very sad, very dark, what happens to Sarah that turns her into Malady, right? But then poor original actual Amalia True had a horrible life. This poor girl. right? It was nice to see her a little bit, but it's not that it was like that necessary. But yeah, she had a sad life. And then we have what the images that Amalia saw when she touched the Galanthe. She saw Myrtle in like very dressed up in this like space stars type of like area where she's like, you're gonna have to forget about this. What does that mean? Forget about what? And then you have Mason looking very ominous, like with like he looked like he was about to kill someone or something like that. And it said, did you think you were the only one to hitch a ride? It has to mean that Galanthe brought someone else. Are they trying to say that it's inside Mason? Like maybe they brought like a free light person to the past? That could be it. And it's inside Mason, and that's why he's like, he's so against them. And I'm pretty sure he still has his daughter like locked in the basement. I wonder. Or is it supposed to be maybe someone that we know and we don't expect? Like they've been doing that the last couple of episodes, like the whole Lucy situation or the Malady being the reporter. Like it's very much of a shocking reveal. And I think that if it's Mason, it might not be that shocking, especially because they showed him in the little sphere moment. But yeah, I don't know. No clue. I don't know, guys. I mean, it was a confusing episode, but I enjoyed it. I like that we finally saw more stuff about Amelia and then her future. She's definitely from Earth. She is not Galanthe, which is something else that like they made it seem that she was. So yeah, so I do think that we needed all of this information. Let me know in the comments if I got something wrong or if you have another theory about the future and like this whole war. If you have theories about like the predictions that Amalia got while she touched the sphere, I don't know. Let me know. I'm very confused as of this moment. But it was fun. Yeah, you can also find me all over social media and on my Patreon, guys, that if you want to learn more about it, all the information is in the link down in the description below. So yeah, check it out if that's something that interests you. And well, that's it. See you next time. Bye.